When people call on the phone, I always explain to them, we don't have a liquor license, feel free to bring your own, no beverages, no cell phones. We don't take credit cards, we're cash only, and we don't take children. And one more thing, it's a 6-course prefix menu. In telling people that, it gives them an opportunity either to back out and not come, or to revise the plans and get a babysitter. Sometimes people call on the phone and they want to know what will the menu be, and I do not like to tell people. I don't like to tell people because I don't want them to have any preconceived notions about the food itself. I want them to come and just enjoy. It's nothing strange, nothing weird, nothing challenging. We're not here to challenge you. We want you to enjoy. And it is for everybody. That's the whole idea. It is for everybody. A very big thing here is because we do not have a sign on the building. People are always worried that their friends aren't going to find it. So they start getting on the phone. Then I have to go out there and say, you know, please don't use the phone. Yeah, but my friends are not going to be able to find it. You found it. We all found it. They'll find it.
So, Suzanne, you're not told exactly what you're going to get?
No. What's very interesting is I think she has such an attitude, Wendy has the attitude that everybody's heard about this place. So most likely if you're there, you hear, you don't hear about it, it just comes out. You're sharing a dish, and you kind of roll with that. And she's got a very kind of laid back attitude about it.
She went out earlier the day and bought the ingredients. She brought it over. She's cooking the food, and she's serving it as well. What was that experience like for you?
That's what I kind of felt myself, was like you were at her home, and you know, if you can't afford to have a private chef come to your house and eat, this is a great experience for that.
Definitely.
I mean, it was neat because you didn't know what to expect from it. So you know, I'd not been there before, so I had no expectations. It was kind of blind tasting, and it was awesome.
So Scott, tell us about your experience.
Good in general. My first reservation was actually canceled the day of the dinner. I got a call at 2 o'clock saying that she just wouldn't be open, and I inquired as to why, and I just heard she wouldn't be open, so I rolled with it, and we made a reservation for the next night. I don't eat dairy products, and I knew that there was limitations on the menu, so what I could eat, I loved. I thought she was very personable at the restaurant. I really liked her attention to detail. I love the interior. I love the photographs. I love the music.
You feel like you're in a different world. You know, it's definitely a warm setting. All the lights, fixtures are interesting. Very kind of passionate and rich, you know, rich red walls. What I also thought was cool is that if you brought a couple, we brought a couple bottles of wine, she won't like leave it on the table or leave it on the floor. She'll actually take it in the back, so you're not crowded in there.
She's very hospitable.
Yeah, you know, you dust off that nice bottle of wine because it's nice not having to cook for that nice bottle of wine. You've got someone else doing some really good cooking, and then you can enjoy it.
Grilled tuna on saffron rice with a yogurt, garlic, cilantro sauce, chopped marinated tomatoes, and a little harissa. Enjoy.
What was the menu like on your night of your visit?
I had the gorgonzola cheesecake, and that was something completely creative to me and inventive, and I could have eaten that till I got
totally.
sick.
My wife loved it. I had a bite.
Carrot ginger soup, which was excellent.
That sounds good.
And the salad also, I think it was almost Caesar vinaigrette.
With the Parmesan vinaigrette.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Suzanne, were there similar elements to your menu?
Yeah, and then I had a quail and a balsamic, which I thought was really interesting, you know.
I get that.
I didn't
Yeah.
like the
So
quail.
disappointing.
Oh, I
didn't
did.
care
I
for it
liked
at
it.
all.
Quail.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I've actually had that a couple times when I've gone, and she's done it a little bit different each time. She did a wild rice cake with it. She comes out and she presents every dish to you, which is really interesting because if you do have a question about it, she'll tell you. I mean, I was almost getting the gorgonzola cheesecake recipe. I was like, how'd you do this? How exactly?
A couple of dishes were great. The shrimp with the corn salsa, or whatever it was called, was fantastic. I told her it was one of the best dishes I ever had. And then our last dish was a pork tenderloin kebab that was almost seared. It was almost raw in the middle, almost cold, and it was fantastic with whipped sweet potatoes. The last two dishes were unbelievable. They were so good.
God.
So good.
Did you get some of that? I forget what it was called, but she gave it to you at the end. It's an Indian.
Oh, to settle your stomach?
Yeah.
I love that.
Well,
I love
apparently
that.
she told me it's like an aphrodisiac.
Oh.
So she kept on giving more and more to the person I was with. Because he said he liked it.
Yeah. But the only thing that I wonder is if you go back, because I asked her how often she changes the menu. She says, I don't know, sometimes every week, maybe in the middle of the week. Yeah, whenever I feel like it. And where I would want to know as a diner, you know, when that's going to change, because I would be wanting to try different things that she made, and I wouldn't want to go back and have necessarily the same thing again.
What are her desserts like?
It's just she does like a sundae. You know, it's a vanilla ice cream with, you know, and the fudge on the ice cream. I'm a huge chocolate fan.
Well, that's
I don't know what it
interesting,
is. Yeah,
you
well,
know?
everybody's like, oh, are there truffles?
Yes, exactly. No,
But,
it's
I mean,
interesting. Her menu sounds so exotic, and the dessert is ice cream with fudge.
Which was great. I mean, I love a chocolate sundae.
What makes you think maybe she has an issue with desserts?
Maybe she just really likes sundaes. or
Maybe she
something.
really you know what? She's saying this is what it is and this is what you get, and if you don't like it, well, you know.
Definitely the overall attitude I got from the place
Or
was
maybe
like it or leave it kind of a thing.
Maybe it's because she's got all these other things going on that's like
It's
the
easy to
simple.
do, it's
That's the
simple
simple thing on the menu that you know who wouldn't be happy with that.
Well,
So,
Suzanne, this was your selection. Give us a quick summary.
it's a great place to go with a group of friends or someone that you want to really sit, have a long conversation, have good food, enjoy a good bottle of wine that maybe you're saving and don't want to cook yourself. And it's just it's such a unique, fun atmosphere.
And Scott?
I think everybody should go there. Everybody should try it. I think it's a good idea to take more than one bottle of wine if you're a drinker. But it's so unique. I've never been to another city that had a restaurant like that. It's great that Chicago has it, I think.
And Lauren?
I thought it was a great experience. It was neat to feel like you were having the chef wait on you in your own home or a home style atmosphere. It was neat.
Well, you can surrender all expectations at Savoy Truffle at 2728 West Armitage, 773-772-7530. They're open for dinner Wednesday through Saturday if she feels like it. Reservations are necessary. Average tab per person without drinks, $38. Don't bring a cell phone and don't bring kids.